All right, it's a few minutes later, and after we already had 4 pounds 2.5 ounces in the system, and it was going into a negative vacuum on the recovery, my son came up here and he got some water to cool the tank off. We reached 375 psi, and it about stabled off. This thing has 3 fans on it, 3 really high output fans, a huge condenser coil inside of it, and so its subcooling was able to keep this under around 375. With my little field piece, I would go over to 400 and blow off the blow off. I've hit with the field piece, I actually walked away one time, went up to 500 something, and the blow off blew out on me because I was not paying attention and doing what you did not stay and man my equipment when I should have. And there was no safety. Like there is a safety on here, you can have a float switch in it automatically. But I went down to go grab a sandwich in the truck, and the little field piece blew off the blow off that got so hot. This doesn't do that, and that was with the field piece with water on it. It still blew off. So the subcooling on this, even when it was in front of that hot fan, this is definitely really good. Yeah, and it's also taking in hot air right into the back. So what's the time? Time is, can't see, it's too sunny. 13 minutes. Okay, so we're at 13 minutes. We're in the microns right now. We totally drained this thing out to the microns. With the water on it, I was able to get it. I'm down to 199 psi on the high side. I'm already into vapor mode, so this is when you first start out, when you're first sucking it down, and then once you know you're really under vapor and there's no liquid, then it goes even faster in mode B when you're just sucking vapor, and you can actually see it. Your gauge starts going down really fast. And now let's purge this sucker, and then we'll take a final measurement. Boom, purging. Shot up for a second, going right back down. And you can see the hot discharge air is going in the back of my unit. The air is blowing out here, and it still can maintain a low temperature or low pressure. So that's about it. We'll let's weigh this puppy. Going to get her exact weight. Well, I could get my exact weight by removing the hose, and I wrote on the inside of the wood up above the weight of the tank before, but we know we're good. We're in a 20 negative vacuum, and I have it shut off. It's on purge, and it's holding at 20 negative, so we definitely even got the refrigerant out of the oil. So where are we at? 4 pounds 4 ounces, but that's with the messed up line a little bit. I'll disconnect it and take the final. In the next video, I'll give you the final weight to make it exact. Since I took this off and I put it back, I messed it up a few ounces. And we're still holding at negative 20. And as you can see, it's in purge, so it's not pulling through here, it's just purging out the system. Okay, wait for next video when we have the field piece vacuum pump hooked up. Which, with a vacuum like that, and you never open the system, who needs a vacuum pump? This thing serves as a vacuum pump too. Alright, wait for next video. Under vacuum.